If I could take every single thing that I knew or other drivers knew and bundled up into just one tiny thing that the top Uber drivers and Lyft drivers are doing to make themselves profitable and earn the most money, this is it. Hey everybody, my name is Chris and welcome to the Rideshare Guy. And that's right, today we're talking about just one simple thing. One thing to rule them all. One ring to rule them all, you could say. And what it comes down to is, what are the top Uber and Lyft drivers doing so differently compared to you or other drivers out there? Now, we've all seen articles out there that says this Uber driver's only made $12 an hour and doesn't understand what's going on. Or they're trying to pay for bills and they're just not making any money. They don't know what's going on. And then there's other drivers out there who are constantly making thousands upon thousands of dollars every single week, even in 2026. But what are they doing differently? You could say strategy, you could say patience, profitability, you could say all these different words and all these different things, but it really comes down to one simple thing that the top Uber and Lyft drivers are doing that nobody else is, and that's why they're winning and you might not be. And that is knowing what is profitable and what is not. Top Uber and Lyft drivers are not taking every single ride because every single ride doesn't pay well. In fact, top Uber drivers and Lyft drivers are actually looking at the rides that are coming in and they're saying, hey, this ride's not worth it for me. I ain't taking it. I'm going to sit back and wait for the next ride. Next ride comes in, it's probably better. Likely, they also know their costs to operate a vehicle. That is one of the most biggest things that you need to know. Knowing your costs when driving is essential. If you just turn on the app and drive around aimlessly and don't have a real plan, you are setting yourself up for failure. And that makes you at the bottom of the barrel when it comes to Uber and Lyft driving. But if you want to reverse that, it's real simple. Know your costs, understand them, know what rides are profitable. So when they come in, if they're not profitable, do not take them. If they're profitable, take them. Because the thing is, it's not working hard, it's working smart. I've said that so many times here on the Rideshare Guy. It's working smarter, not harder. Why would you want to work harder and earn less? The top drivers are doing it based on the fact of what's profitable and what's not. They're parking their cars for rides that are not profitable, and they're taking rides that are. Now, I've seen so many people try to figure out costs for their car, and it's actually not that hard, really. I mean, you could do it in 5 minutes. There's a tool out there called the Gig You Profit Calculator. We've talked about it here on the Rideshare Guy many times. Check out the link in the description. It's free. And it will tell you what the costs are for your vehicle. Just put in a little bit of information, what it asks, so it can figure out all the information and give you a very good estimate of what it is per mile to drive. And that's the other thing. You need to know what it is per mile you're driving. But when it comes down to the costs for your car, it's based on per mile. So your tires are expected to get 45,000 miles. Your oil changes are expected to get 5,000 to 7,500 miles. You know, everything is based on miles when it comes to this business. Why would you be looking at the per hour or per day basis of a cost breakdown? Doesn't make any sense. You need to know literally the information that they give you, which is the mileage and the pay. And then also you need to know what is the mileage costs associated with driving. It's that simple. Once you know that, you make more informed decisions on what rides are coming in that are profitable and what rides that are not. And I mean, you could have a driver who's accepting every single thing, have 100 rides a week and be perfectly happy. But the question is, how much are they actually making versus how much they're actually spending? And I guarantee you, they are not going to be making anywhere near as much as the person who is cherry picking the rides and seeing what is profitable versus what is not. It's so simple. The simplest thing I could break it down to when it comes to what are the top Uber and Lyft drivers are doing, and that is taking profitable rides and leaving unprofitable ones back on the road where they can go and somebody else can take them, because it's not about working harder, it's about working smarter. All right, but what do you think? Do you think that that one simple thing can change everything when it comes to rideshare, when it comes to taking rides that are profitable or not, whether it's you actually making a profit or not? Put it in the comments below. Or what do you think is the number one thing that top Uber and Lyft drivers are doing that maybe I completely missed the mark? Who knows? Now, if you want to know what it comes to Uber trying to get you to work harder and not smarter by putting out these acceptance rate quests, check out this video right here where I break it down and the reasons why you're probably going to make more money by taking the selective trips that you want to take versus what Uber is going to offer you. Also, make sure you're subscribed, and we'll see you in the next one.